Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I'm Cat Trans Gamer, and today I'm going to go ahead and start career mode. I'm going to actually start a whole series in career mode, help you guys out, show you how to get. Well, this episode, I'm going to show you guys how, on the first, right off the bat, how to get 10 science so you can get those first two unlocks in the science area. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this game. Start new. As you can tell, the name is already saved. The save name's already there. And that's due to, I've actually had to record this a couple of times now. I've had a couple of issues with my recording software. So let's go ahead and change the flag. As always, I love the Trippy flag as my home flag. And here I will go ahead and show you guys the difficulty I'm using. I'm using normal. And you can see right there on the screen all the settings I'm using for the normal. It's automatic. This is what they're set to. So now let's go ahead and start this up, and I'll show you what you got to do. In this episode, I'm just going to show you the 10 science, how to unlock those first ones. Sorry about that. Seems my phone, I forgot to mute my phone this time. Well, okay. So I'm going to show you the 10 science, and then the next episode I will show you the first rocket and how to get into space on your first launch. So first thing we want to do is we want to go to mission control and gather scientific data from Kerbin. You want that one, because that one right there is going to give us one science right there, and also going to give us money. In this mode, we want money, because that's how we pay to build our rockets. So we come over to the vehicle assembly. What you want to do is grab a command mod. You push X, get a command mod, it places it right in there. And then you want to come straight down to the science data and grab yourself one mystery goo. Come on. There we go. Doesn't matter where you put it on there, just put it on the craft. Now, just so you guys know, if you're looking at this and your tags are a little different, all you got to do is come up here, come all the way over where it says filtered by function, and push X, and it will put back to the original sorting system. Those are just alternate sorts over here. If you look, filter by function, then you got filter by cross-section profile, filter by module, resource, manufacturer, tech level, sub-assemblies. Now, sub-assemblies, I'll be doing an episode on that, on a couple of really nifty sub-assemblies, particularly for those of you that plan on landing on other celestial bodies like Mun and whatnot. There's a couple of tricks there I'll be doing a video on. So now, if you got the problem with the 6-axis, let's see. Yeah, where you're constantly dealing with the 6-axis control on this, and you want to get rid of that, push in and hold L3 for about 2 seconds. 1, 2, and it's gone. Then all it is just thumbstick, left thumbstick to move the cursor around. So this is all we're going to need for our first two crafts, is this right here. We're going to go ahead and launch. Now that we're at the launch pad, we want to zoom in a little bit, make life easier. Push L1 and push up on the right thumbstick, and you'll zoom in. And then you just push L3 to get your cursor back. And then move your cursor over to the mystery goo, hit circle, bring up the individual menus for each item. You push circle on the item. And then we're going to go ahead and observe the mystery goo. And we want to keep the scientific data, because as you notice, this bar is green. That deals with keeping, or recovery means keep it, or transmit, that's this one. You get about a 30% scientific value for transmitting this. So we would only get 0.9, but we want all the points we can get. So we're going to go ahead and keep this data. And then you also want to do the crew hatch, or the command module. And you want to do a crew report. Let's go ahead and keep that data. And then if you push the options button, you can come down and recover the vessel. And we've also completed the mission now, the scientific data mission. So we've got an extra points for that. Plus we just gained another 4.5 points. It says 5 science here, but if you look all the way up here at the top, you'll notice you got 5.5. So we want to hit next. And we recovered all our parts. So you see we didn't waste any money. Now, that's fine and dandy, but now we want to do the same thing over at the spaceplane hangar. So you go to the spaceplane hangar. Put down your command module. Now, I don't like, for this particular test, I don't like the command module laying on its side. So we'll go ahead and rotate it. Push down or push up. You can rotate it side to side by pushing left or right on the directional keys. But I want to stand it up. And then we're going to grab our science, our mystery goo. And we'll go ahead and put that on the side. And then launch. And the reason we're doing this at the spaceplane hangar is because the first command module we did at the launch pad, that's all the data we collected was at the launch pad. Now we're collecting data at the runway. So we'll go ahead and come in here, get our crew report, and then we'll observe the mystery goo. Again, pushing circle to bring up the individual menus. And now that we've got both of them done and we've collected, we've saved the data till we recover it, we'll go ahead and recover our vessel. This will give us another 4.5 science, which, with everything said and done, because we've completed that one mission, we've done these 2 times, we now have 10 science. So there you go. Another 4.5, total science is now 10. We covered all the parts. Now Jebediah didn't gain any experience because he didn't actually fly. Now if we come over to research and development, we'll be able to spend that science. And here we can research, and we now own 3 more parts there, and 2 engines and a fuel tank. And then we'll research this, and now we've got a stack decoupler, a command antenna so we can transmit data back to command, and another science module. This is a science bay, basically. So now if you want, you can go ahead and do the same thing with the science bay. You basically just you want to do the same thing, but this time with the science bay, you can do that. It'll give you a little bit more science, not much. This time all you gotta do is that. Go ahead and launch. And it's always better to recover versus transmit because you get more science by recovering it. Plus you don't waste any money if you lose the item. And as you can tell, let's see, observe materials bay. And there, another 7.5. So you do this here and at the runway, there's another 15 science right there. Which you get the 15 science, it will, if I remember correctly, I'm going to go double check real quick. Now, I could have done a crew report, but you get less science from doing the same thing if you've noticed, if you've done it already. You get less science every time you do it. Yep. You can buy this one, which will give you a heat shield, some radiators to burn off some of the heat on re-entry and stuff, a service bay, landing struts so you can land, and some radial mount parachutes. Now, you get 2 of them. Now, if you look, this is about the half. This is a half-size radial mount version of the Mark 25, and this is comparable to the Mark 16 chute. So one of these right here. Oh, I don't have it yet, but one of those is the same as the parachute you start the game with. Oh wait, no, it's under utility. Same as this parachute. But the difference is you can place them on the side of the craft versus this one you have to place on the top. So, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up the next mission, or I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to go do it at the runway so I can get that extra 7.5 so I can unlock those. And then I will, we'll go ahead and launch our first rocket into space in the next episode. So, I will see you guys in the next episode. You guys have fun. If you like this, thumbs up. If you want to see more episodes, please subscribe so that way you can see when I post more episodes. And if you have any questions, drop a comment in the comment blocks below and I will get back to you. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.